You know, if it's not about sports, I find it very hard to concentrate.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over. I thought I had put this thing to bed. The feminists are back for more. They just won't shut up. Today, scrolling on YouTube, I saw that Make Sense of It Marie had posted a follow-up video to the video I reacted to last time. So let's get into it.
The leftists are still attacking the USA men's hockey team. This has just gotten out of control at this point. You know, the left, they are such crybabies, and the media, left-wing media, is just trying to push a narrative. This is what they always do.
What would you want them to do in that situation? Just not laugh as hard.
They didn't have to laugh as hard. All I'm seeing from this point are the female hockey players liking posts on Instagram that show exactly how they feel.
I am so sick of these professional victims, dog. Softer than Charmans. I swear, softer than Charmans.
This is why people say women can't take a joke. And I mean, this woman right here is not helping the stereotype at all.
This is exactly why people say that women are too emotional to be leaders. And do I agree with that statement? No, I think women can be great leaders. But this is why those red pill guys and far right guys say that women are too emotional to be leaders. That's why they say we should repeal the 19th, all these sorts of things that I personally don't agree with, but you're just giving them more ammunition.
Yeah, so absolutely, 2 for 2, 2 for 2. What is the problem? I mean, these people, they really do try to make something out of absolutely nothing every time.
You need to watch this. Hey, hi, this message is for Jack and Quinn Hughes' mom, Ellen Hughes. If you're not her, stick around. You're gonna wanna hear this too. Hi, my name's Ashley. I'm a fellow hockey mom. Hardcore. Yeah, I do the first thing in the morning makeup. No, I don't do those. My husband does those. But I bring my Yeti and I have several rig coats. I know hockey. My son plays a lot of it. And we're not doing that anymore. We're not letting our boys get away with bullshit like that. That is the toxic hockey culture, the bro culture that we're getting rid of in minor hockey. Yeah. So if your boys in professional hockey could pull their heads out of their fucking asses, we'd really appreciate it, because you're making it more difficult for us in minor hockey to raise decent human beings when they're looking up to idiots like your kids. So, figure it out.
There's a quote from The Wolf of Wall Street that I always think about, and it's so true. It goes something like this. Anytime that someone tries to rise up in this world, there's always some asshole trying to drag him back down. And that's so true. Anytime somebody accomplishes something or does something great, there's always someone who has a problem with it.
I mean, just insulting men right there. And then complaining about men insulting women. These people are something else.
Huge congrats to the U.S. women's hockey team who won gold in their final match against Canada. What? Did you think because I was a dentist I was going to talk about the men's hockey team because one of them got his teeth busted out? You're right. I was going to. I had a whole video made of it. But now, I would like to congratulate the women's team for absolutely no particular reason.
Hey moron, fucking moron. What do you mean no particular reason? The women's team won gold. Isn't that a reason?
So the rich white conservative men who play on Team USA hockey are perfectly happy being used as political pawns by our sorry excuse for a president.
The people being used as political pawns to protest ICE are telling conservatives that they're being used as political pawns by the president. You can't make this shit up. By the way, I've criticized conservatives before. You can find videos on this channel of me criticizing conservatives like Clay Travis, who works for Outkick, but you actually have to have something to criticize, and you don't.
Fork found in kitchen, water is wet. We should continue to hold them accountable. We should never ever be fans of any of these men again. But I think that we can also start thinking about how we support the incredible women who won gold and then got belittled for it by their male counterparts.
Support women's sports? You're doing a great job of that. That's why the WNBA is failing. That's why the Women's Hockey League, I don't even know what the Women's Hockey League is called, but it's also failing. You guys are doing a great job of that. I don't even want to get tilted at this lady because she's so goofy and worthless, but yeah, she sucks. Go back to the kitchen.
And that starts with supporting their league. I think that it's time that we give the PWHL the WNBA effect. Women's hockey does not just happen once every 4 years during the Olympics. There is a league that plays every single week.
Yeah, and I bet you or none of your followers even knew that. I bet none of you have even sat down to watch a women's sport in your life. This whole thing about women supporting women, I'm a girl's girl, yeah, it's nice when you can just say it and not have to back it up and not have to actually show it through actions. Yeah, it's pretty convenient, isn't it?
Yeah, it takes something like this for women to watch women's sports, because none of these women were watching any women's sports until something like this happens.
Such performative losers, man. Women don't actually support women. Women are the biggest haters of other women.
One way to solve this, and we're all thinking it. U.S. men's hockey team, if the women's hockey team is such a ha-ha-hee-hee joke, men versus women.
Are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
I want to see the Olympic gold medal winning teams play each other, okay? Men versus women, head-to-head, 2 best teams in the world. Winner gets voting rights in the next election.
Bye-bye, 19th Amendment. It was nice having you for just 100 years. By the way, in soccer, the U.S. women's national team, like the national team, got beat 11-0 by a bunch of 12-year-old boys. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. I would love to see that. I wish they would set that up. Go right ahead.
By now, we've all seen the video of Trump mocking the U.S. women's gold medal hockey team while the men's hockey team just stands around laughing at the joke. And it just goes to show that you can make history, you can represent your country at the highest level, you can inspire a nation of girls to dream, and they will still laugh in your face. Women know this feeling all too well, and it's why we persist. We're not going anywhere.
If you want to be treated equally, then you can't complain when you're treated equally. Men get made fun of all the time. Men get laughed at all the time. When I'm gaming with my best friend, I call him gay, I call him a faggot, I call him a retard all the time. If you want to be treated equally, then you can't complain when you're treated equally.
No, I just thought the joke was distasteful and unfortunate. And I think, just...
Hoes mad, 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 hoes mad.
The way women are represented, it's a great teaching point to really shine light on how women should be championed for their amazing feats. And
how about some amazing feats in the kitchen or laundry room? How about that, ladies? No, but in all seriousness, I recognize the GOATs, alright? I have respect for the GOATs. Candace Parker, Caitlin Clark, Caitlyn Jenner. Actually, last one might not actually be a woman. But the point is, I respect the athletes that are women, alright? I respect women so hard that it's crazy, alright?
Believes the team should have reacted differently. Just curious if you agree with that, and I know you give a big shout out to the women's team too during your Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, like you're in the moment, the president calls, like we're blaring the music, like then they pause the music and then the president calls. So I don't think, like, obviously it is what it is now, but like we have so much respect for the women's team. They have so much respect for us.
This is such a buck-broken thing, forcing him to sit up there and talk about how much he respects women. Look, it's fine. I'm sure that they do respect the women's team. But to trot him up here, this whole dog and pony show, it's so buck-broken. Look at his face. Look at this guy's poor face. He looks like he just got dominated in the stalls by a stallion. Look at his face. He looks like a puppy dog that just got caught peeing on the carpet.
Jeremy, there was some negative reaction to that and to the post-game video. Just what is your reaction to that?
Yeah, we should have reacted differently.
I have zero clue who this fucking cuck is, but take back his gold medal.
We know that we are so excited for the women's team. We have so much respect for the women's team, and to share that gold medal with them is something that we're forever grateful for. And now that we're home, we get to share that together forever and see the incredible support that we have from the USA and sharing this incredible gold medal.
I think, just certainly sorry for how we responded to it in that moment.
Never, ever, ever apologize. As soon as they can tell that they can get to you, they will just keep coming, and nothing you ever do will ever be good enough. They'll constantly be demanding apologies for this or for that. It's like blood in the water with sharks around. They'll never leave you alone after that.
Yeah, so it's just the left trying to push a narrative, and I feel like they definitely did pressure these guys to give some form of an apology, but I got to respect that some of them did make sure that they stood their ground and they said, you know, we're going to go regardless of what people say, what your politics are. It shouldn't matter. We should be allowed to celebrate our win and be excited for our team, but of course you're always going to have these lunatics out here that really do just try to ruin everything for everyone, and these bitter, hateful, jealous women that just cannot stand the fact that men are in the spotlight. They absolutely hate it. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.
She is so based. Marie is so based. Oh, I want to marry her so bad. And I am tagging her in this video, so I guess this is me officially shooting my shot. It's like a half-court shot. No, it's like a full-court shot, blindfolded, facing the other direction, over the shoulder. But, you know, shooter's gonna shoot. Anyway, if you liked this video, leave a like. If you hated it, you can fuck off. And also hype the video and comment. Yeah, I think that about takes care of it all. Peace out.
Yeah, sicker than sick as hell. Niggas hating and faking, don't wish me well. Cop a fuck a day, take a tail. 1 a.m. hit the cut, we need 50 sodas. 50 deep, looking like we gon' rock the shell. 100K on my wrist, cop a bullet shell. Finna Uber these hoes from a Cannonsville. Put them hoes on a bean, it's a movie reel. Off the book, get to talking like Dr. Phil. Bet they go down like Titanic still. Bet they on dick when I hit still. I never trip, aim at his lip. He could get popped still. I'm not a goon, but I stay with goons.